Yes, thank you. Good to be here to replace Timo for a night off. And let's hope we have some interesting racing. Yeah. So what's already funny is that there are two guys who have fitted a medium tire. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. You can even pick the softer tire compound here and do 4 soft runs. I think you can make it if you are really quick. And yeah, oh, Wessel already invalidated in his outlap. Yeah. Justin also the first one on a lap. Yeah, good that he starts to drive with no assists. Yeah, for sure, and it's also good for the tier ones, of course. Because sometimes we get a little bit low on drivers if a few don't show up, and there are not enough no assist users to back it up. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. I remember when I turned it off, and it was a complete different game and much more challenging. So I liked it a lot. Justin with a 32.1. It's decent bank counting. It's at least it's valid. Yeah, Wessel has the Dutch blood, so he's fast by nature. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, what the hell? There was a Ferrari. Jonah has spun on the straight. He's now turning back, but fortunately for him, everyone is finishing their lap, and he was behind the start-finish line, but that looked odd. Is Tipsy's and Kitsune's dog also driving in P8? Ah, epic. Yeah. Oh, they say in chat that they can't hear you, by the way. Oh, that's odd. Only hearing me.
I should be heard now by the beautiful people of this stream now.
Okay. Yeah, let us know in chat if Milos is hearable
I've
again.
been talking to myself for the last 15 minutes, it would seem, and I'm very, very sad.
I mean, you were talking to me, but
That's alright, that's alright.
that's something.
Yeah.
Okay, you are hearable again.
Epic, epic. Well, that's it.
Ocean finishing his lap.
Epic. See where that we can put himself now, covering the last few corners here. A bit of traffic, a little bit of half spin there. I don't think it would cost him too much time. Well, Ocean Chief comes across the line to put himself into P9 for the time being. Not a bad lap at all.
No.
Pixel did a lap, but it was invalid. So did Kubzon, I think. But Kubzon maybe doing another lap. He's in high, but I don't know if he's going to put this one in a lap. Oh, and it's the one. He's out of qualifying.
I think he's not doing another lap.
No, I don't think he is doing another lap. I don't think he has much of a choice in that one, to be honest. But
I was also watching it and I was like, nope.
Yeah, so Kubson is out of the qualifying. His car in the middle of the track. Not much you can do about it now, anyway. But yeah, not very convenient.
It's a shame, but
these things may happen. I do not want to look at his profile, Steam profile. I may have done a little Miss Quicarino. That is okay. Chloron is outlap. Ocean just in lap.
And it ends with a rage quit as well.
Oh, good beer. Or the epic extra pracky.
Yeah. Ooh. Lambertje with the try hard slipstream, but it didn't work out really good.
Oh. You gotta love
he tried to get slipstream of someone executing the pit.
You gotta love the OP slipstream in F1 game. It's my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. Really has a lot of oversteer with those mediums.
On board with Clara now. Some interesting facts. Is American and is the only female driver in 2S Tier 2 and in 2S in general. I guess Elementrix isn't in 2S, and we should get more female drivers in 2S. Just saying, Elementrix doesn't even want to come. I'm so sad. I'm really sad, but hey, that's okay.
I mean, we have 2 other females in the Discord, right?
Oh, yeah, we'd have Mr. Kitsune, my mama.
Yeah, or 3 actually. Kitsune, Olivia.
Alright, that is indeed true.
We should convince them.
Yeah, we should just convert them to F1 game and make sure they drive for us. It's for the extra sponsorship money.
Exactly.
And now Clara coming up to the last few corners here. It's getting a bit dark now, or maybe it's just me being blind, but it did seem to get a little bit darker. I don't know, man.
Yeah, maybe.
Clara comes across the line, has put himself into P10. Not too bad for us up.
I'm watching Wessel on the meantime. Going to sector 2, is a 10th down on his time. You say down or up when he's fast?
Up.
Okay, he's a 10th up.
Okay. To be fair, technically he's down in his time because he's lowering his time, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the confusing part for me always. Okay, but it's up.
Yeah. Little half spin, don't think it lost him too much time.
Nah.
Keeping it clean to the last few corners here, the last little chicane really as such.
He asked me for a setup as well. I'm curious if he drives with mine or with Astro's.
The Astro OP setup shop.
Decent lap.
Very nice laps, 31 flat.
Yeah, definitely the guy to beat here in qualifying at least.
Yeah, so would look at the moment. It wouldn't put himself too much off of the Tier 1's pole from SLR last night.
No,
it
no.
was only
Exactly.
92 thousandths to be precise.
Yeah, easy mathematics. And 93 thousandths of the tier 2 time.
Yes. So this is the maths I like.
Oh, there's a Alfa Romeo that Alfa that lost complete wing and plate.
Yeah, it is Hagrid coming out of, I think it's turn 5 or so.
Oh yeah.
Get himself out of the way without any major bother though. The Astro 111 OP setup we got in chat.
Yeah.
The OP Monaco setup.
Yeah, he probably uses my setup and not Astro's setup.
Yeah. And I've picked up on it just now. Westel's on pole by over a second.
Yeah, exactly. I think Justin can get close though, but it's definitely a very sharp time. And Justin can make any mistake if he wants to challenge that time.
Now Larson improves to P2 now with a 32 flat. Still almost a second of Westel, but yeah, Westel is very much flexing on every single man in this lobby.
Justin get out of the way. That's very good of him.
We got Joan on a lap here. He looks pretty good up in P4, and maybe made a little mistake on that lap. Maybe he can challenge Westel, but we will see. Because we've got another 5 minutes of qualifying here, so let's see what he can do.
Yeah, he can definitely put himself in the top 10 if he keeps this up.
Is that Jeffrey Quarter ever heard one?
Oh, he's going in.
I think he's. We got Slash saying that the Renault is OP, and it's very indeed true. I think that's probably the only reason Westel is on pole, because he got the OP Renault.
I never get that with the OP cars. I don't feel shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit different.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a placebo than anything, really. Because people say, oh, this is better, this is worse, and then you're like, I don't know, man, and then you go, no, you know what, maybe this is worse, maybe this is not that good.
I don't know, I just spin.
I just spin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it makes a major difference anyway. I think what maybe I can probably accept the Red Bull being better than ours because it does have a different, there's a shorter wheelbase, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So theoretically, it should be a bit different handling. It should be a little bit of different handling style because it is shorter.
I mean, the only difference I really feel is the gear ratios between the different engines.
Yeah.
That's the only small difference I feel.
And which car gives you the OP starts?
I don't know. The disconnect information lab from the car. That one has a really good start.
When you wait on the formation, when you disconnect mid formation lap, and Justin doing a little bit of spin. He's on an out lap apparently.
Yeah, but he's really pushing it. Oh, he's maybe going back to the. No, yeah, he's going back to the pits. Maybe he wants to. I don't know why he's in such a rush. He's easily making it.
Yeah, I don't know.
For another run. Even if he went in 40 seconds later, he still made it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Kind of vibing though, nevertheless.
Yeah.
XTXP coming up the last 2 corners now, and you would hope to improve because he is a good bit off the back of Hagrid, who is in second to last of the people that started the lap, and he does improve. It's a 33.9. Still not quite good enough to get himself out of the last position, but does improve by over 3 seconds nevertheless. And just behind Hagrid, only half a tenth.
Yeah, that's his quali over, I think.
Yeah, likely. Yeah.
Hagrid started this lap, by the way.
Okay.
Probably the first of the people for the second try.
Yeah. And he will be one of those people that will be hoping to get himself a bit higher up, I think. Not sure if he has practiced too much for this one. He's definitely done some ACC practice today, because he did a little flexing. Yeah. So
he should be able to improve at least a second, but I don't know how much ACC you played right before this. It doesn't help your pace as well.
Not usually, no. You get a bit thrown off by the different handling, but
Yeah.
that's alright. He's 6 tenths up in the Sector 1 though, so it's looking pretty good for the time being.
Yeah, I think he should be able to do it to 32.9 or 8, somewhere where Pixel and Clara are, maybe. Still 6 tenths, but if he does this sector correctly, I feel this is the one where you can gain the most of time if you nail it perfectly.
Yeah.
Especially these two corners. Ooh,
Little oversteer.
Yeah.
I mean, it really comes down to it. The last sector is kind of the more technical one. You get a few corners at the first one, but they're mainly flat, really.
Yeah.
32.7. Yeah, you lost a lot of time in that sector. I think.
Oh, shame.
A lot of it might have been in the little oversteer he caught in the chicane.
Wessel invalidated his last run.
F.
But he turned down his ERS, so I have a feeling he can still make it for another run if he has the fuel on board.
Of course.
I don't see the fuel symbol popping up yet, so he might go for another run.
Looks like it goes quite wide, but still manages to keep it valid. Reasonable. Looks to go on to the final reasonably long straight of his lap. I'm going to be hoping to, I think he would like to score some good points here. He's 2 tenths up on his time. Should put him in the provisional P9.
Wessel is making a gap for himself.
Looks like keeping it clean to the last chicane. Now just the last 2 corners to go. Clean to the last 2, and he puts himself into P2.
Ooh, nice.
He gained a lot of time in that last sector, and it's a 31.9. Very good job from Pixel here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's racing point 2-3 at this time being. Westall on the lap now, so let's watch him if he can improve.
Ooh, he has a little bit of. Ocean needs to get out of the way. He was an AI. He sees it. Oh, Wessel already invalid again.
Yeah?
See it on the. See the track map.
Oh, and he's been allied anyway, so.
Oh, that's an awkward spot.
It is, yeah. I think we mattered too much. That lap is invalid now anyway, but. Yeah, Wessel most likely will finish the session on pole position.
Yeah.
We've got Larson on the lap as well, see if he can improve, come to the Sector 2 split. No, I don't think he is. He's in hot lap. And there's Justin doing his donuts, as promised. Very good.
Nice spot to throw people off. People are breaking there. There's a mistake.
Well, I'm not the FIA. If anyone wants to
if I would
be
have
very
bottled
salty,
my lap, I would have driven straight into it.
Worth the 5 place grid penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's his teammate joining him as well in P12. And they're vibing away.
Okay, unusual scenes.
It is what it is.
Justin didn't improve, so he can blow these tires to hell anyway.
Yeah. Not a bad try. I think it's his first quiet session with how it is, so I think he's in job for himself. And I think that's it. Yeah, there's only.
Yeah. This is it. Ocean is in the pit.
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't pick up on it, but I am Bertje. I don't know, man. Bart Simpson, I guess. I think that works too.
Where is he?
P2.
Oh, Lambertje.
Oh, I thought it was an I. Okay, well, fair enough.
No.
I assumed it was a capital I. Yeah, Lambertje then. Okay. Put him in
Lamb
P2.
is a lamb in the little sheep, you know.
Yeah. Little sheep boy.
Yeah, he's Dutch, so I know how to say his name. Lambertje.
It's just a tactical advantage. It's a Dutch front row lockup from Wessel and Lambertje.
Yeah.
Wessel quite significantly by 5/10, so very good job from him. Pixel in P3, I think, will be very happy with that himself. Still though 8/10 off of Wessel, which is a lot, really. I think, really, if you just don't count the top 2, I think the other 14 I will win the second each other. So
yeah, this should be close racing.
yeah. So Pixel P3, Larson P4, NJ P5, Justin P6, and it was Wimpy in P7. Pretty good job for himself.
Yeah, Wimpy is doing good lately with this wheel as well.
Oh yeah, the OP wheel.
Yeah,
I reckon.
the OP wheel.
Probably a bit easier. Well, I'd say so anyway. I mean, I drive on pad and I just want to die within 5 seconds of a lap.
Yeah, same. I was 1.5 seconds slower on a pad compared to a wheel, so for me it also did wonders back then.
What was I doing? I was doing ACC Brands Hatch, a month ago now it was, with Timo, and then for the meme we got out our pads and did a lap on the pads, and it was physically impossible for me to do that.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
And then the next day I came up at some guy that was racing a on a pad and almost clapped me. And I was like, damn bro, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, we get to look at this beautiful pit lane. One of Tilke's finest additions to the track.
Yeah.
One of the only good additions to the track.
We see the drunk Russians in the VIP.
Yes.
Up above. Doing an awkward wave.
Yeah, they vibing.
Yeah,
they're just really impressed by the cars vibing on the starting grid, you know?
Yeah.
10 seconds our session starts. I'm gonna be underway with the formation lap.
Ocean with the secret strategy.
The OP strategy.
Takes a lot of time.
I mean, Ocean's gonna win the race anyway. It's just sandbagging.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, underway for the formation lap at the Russian Grand Prix. So, hopefully we got some good racing, because personally I don't like racing on this track at all.
No, me neither. I even skipped yesterday, but I was also not feeling great. So I was like, oh, it's Russia anyway, so...
I mean, Russia makes you feel bad anyway, honestly.
It's my most hated track of the whole calendar, for me personally.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's like... meh track to drive, really. Like, it's... okay-ish, but it's just like the track limits on this game are also really like monk-ass. So I feel like you can't really push too hard, because otherwise you get 20 seconds of penalties and then like unlucky, mate.
I mean, you can enjoy it, but you have to practice a lot to not get the penalty.
Yeah. It is a challenge in itself, but what about annoyance, really?
I have a feeling though that Wessel is going to run away with this one very fast.
Yeah, it's likely. He's on pole by almost 6/10, and really, unless Lambert's race pace is a lot better, then he won't have too much of a bother.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, could be, but I'm not feeling it. I would rather think. Yeah, I don't really know. Normally, you would of course say that Justin is going to charge forwards, but he probably didn't practice because he's champion anyway. So yeah, who knows? Also, who knows with late safety cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And penalties. Yeah. Oh, there are a lot of people on the grid already. By the way,
there is.
Naughty.
Oh, stinky. Now we've got about, from look at the minimap, a solid 6 cars on the grid. Maybe I'm exaggerating. 1, 2, 3. Only 3, right? I'm probably just blind then, but that's okay. I was a bit exaggerating, right? I got half the number, so that's fine.
Sometimes we need exaggerating to make it more interesting.
And Julian saying that the pit lane is the only place on the track with good track limit consistency.
Yeah.
And being asked for tire info. I've not put any info on, so let's put on the tires. Alright. You've got The starting light's coming up right now, and we've got 5 red lights, 1 in retreat, and away we go. Not quite. Wessel now leading the pack on the turn 1, and 2 major going on.
Pixel already with the slipstream.
Yeah, Pixel already got himself into P2. He's gonna. Oh, there's a Fry's guy who's gone up the track, and the Torosa's mid-air. It's right.
What the hell? Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
Pixel into
Yeah.
P2, and we already got the safety car.
Yeah.
A bit early, but.
Wow. Yeah. I wish I had replay on because I want to see that again.
I'm gonna watch it back on stream now.
It was amazing. It was some Toro Rosso flying in the background, and it looked fantastic. It was mid-air for a little bit. I think he managed to bounce him off a Ferrari, which was a Clara, I think. But it looks pretty great. And yeah, Pixel got himself quickly.
Oh, what the hell? Jesus, what a spin as well.
Yeah. Pixel got himself.
360 no scope in the end.
Yeah, he did. Pixel got himself into P2 off the bat. Lambertshire falling down to P3, and Wessel remaining where he was. And Digi also got up to P4, but I think he was pretty far back as well. Quickly look.
With the 5-second penalty, I saw in my screen.
Yeah, got a collision with Turkey. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And Digi was apparently starting 5th. I think I am severely demented to not remember that.
I mean, Ocean would be smart to pit for mediums right away, so he get that 5 seconds erased.
Yeah.
And when there comes another safety car in 8 or 9 laps, he can go to the softs again and finish on the softs, because the softs don't wear out at all.
And that's Larson in the pit lane, presumably. Oh no, so Pixel is gonna have to double stack now.
Oh yeah.
Not
Nothing
optimal.
comes together. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Ferrari pitting as well. It's Jonah.
Ocean not pitting. That's interesting.
Yeah. Pixel in the pits for mediums. Naturally, they can really last the whole race. And then, yeah, Larson has to look at his rear for now.
Yeah, Larson will be last. Joe is going to be last.
Yeah. Or maybe Clara, I think he's.
Oh yeah, Clara with the wing change. Inferno also coming in yet. Yeah, those were all the guys in the accident at the back. So
yeah, so people
also only lost 1 position on Pixel, so it isn't that bad, the double stack.
Yeah, not too bad really.
Huh? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the like, McLaren and Torosso came out inside of each other, which is not very good. And Sandin gets off 5 for collision with Hybrid. Monk ass.
Yeah, that's not very smart on the safety car.
Isn't there a rule that you can serve pits penalties during SC? That would make sense, yeah, but apparently some people were serving them during SC in the game, so I don't know, man, I don't know. Apparently you
yeah.
Apparently you can. Well, Fernando having a really good time. He's lost 10 positions from the start. Pixel obviously lost 12 and last 13, but they pitted to get...
Oh, Turkey with the 5-second penalty. Yeah, if you exceed track limits on the safety car, the game is very, very harsh on you.
Yeah. You used to not get any penalties for safety car cuts in the game, and you could set fastest lap times during the safety car, which Timo did while he was unlapping himself in Mexico, which is really funny. Really funny. Yeah. I love voice cracks. Yeah, it was pretty XD to see Timo cut the whole track in Mexico and then set the fastest lap time by 20 seconds.
Did he also do the Astro glitch?
Yes. Yeah, anyway, most of the grid really profiting from this. Little carnage. Seems to be really only a few cars that really got screwed over by it. Mainly really Clara, Joel, Inferno.
Hagrid is coming in. He's going to serve his 5 seconds. He is smart on this one. I don't understand why Ocean is still...
I don't know, maybe he's presuming that you can serve them on the safety car, because it would kind of make sense, I guess.
Yeah, it's understandable that you can't. But yeah, there might be situations where you have to, you know? You might have a 5-second penalty and the safety car comes out the last 7 laps. So would that mean you can't go to softs when everyone else can. That's also
Yeah.
a bit harsh. It's it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I don't think the rule is there yet. But
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
also did it once unintentionally.
Yeah. We got Joel on the hards now, which is an interesting strategy because really the mediums can take almost the whole race with no real pace drop off.
Oh, for sure. You can finish the race on mediums if you pit on lap 2. Definitely.
Yeah.
They might be on 50% or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the plan is for Mr. Joel. See how it works out for him. Yeah, I think it's either this or the next lap. We'll see the safety car going in, most likely.
Yeah. Everyone is closed up again. Hagrid is only 2 seconds off the pack. And is closed up right now.
Yeah.
So we will... Oh, Sanix. Collision with Ocean Chief.
I think that's...
Always keep a few car lengths of distance, guys. It's such a waste.
I think that might be... I'm sure. Yeah, I think that might be a second penalty for Sanix. It is indeed for causing a collision in the safety car. So he's got 10 seconds to serve.
Oh, man.
And safety car coming in this lap, as Jensen said. So, yeah. We'll be getting on the way for the Russian Grand Prix once again.
Oh, we even have a few Dutch guys here in the chat. Hello, guys.
They vibing.
Ooh, let's see how Wessel manages this restart. I think he will be very cheeky, but Lambertje is awake. Oh, there he goes.
No, at least Wessel not doing a Jenson Monza restart, Mayas.
It's going to haunt me the rest of my life, you guys.
Anyway, on the way we go again for the Russian Grand Prix. Going file in a single file, really, because well, it's a standing start essentially, and not much will happen. So I think it's reasonably clean. We go down the grid. Eddie might be looking for a bit with XTXP now. It's inside into turn 2, and not quite close enough to make a move.
That's interesting with Turkey and Ferocious, or how you say his name.
So they're going side by side in turn 5 it is, and they push them wide a bit. Turkey. Oh, and they collide!
They drag each other. Oh, Ocean can just avoid it. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you can drag each other into the wall very easily there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also Jonah is off, and he collects the racing point of Larsen there for a little bit. Larsen gets the 5-second penalty. It's all kicking off now.
Oh, and there's William spinning. It's Sandwich. He hit the wall. Going out of the double left. Well, I guess it's long left.
10 seconds of penalty, and he can serve it now, but he needs another safety car or his race is over.
Yeah.
And there we see Turkey, also a victim.
Unfortunate victim of the massacre of 2020 in Russia.
Yeah, at the front, Wessel with a 7/10 gap already, 9/10 it is now.
Was she making a pass?
Okay.
Yeah, was she making here a pass from Kubizon into the chicane here before the end of the lap? Very nicely done. And the Mercedes in the pit lane, it is Furiosus? I don't know. Yeah. I still don't know to this day how you pronounce his name or how you say it, but
yeah.
I just vibe with it. I think Furious might be going for a wing change now.
Let's just call him DMR.
DMR, yes. DMR. I don't.
That's a wing change.
Yeah. I don't remember who, but I think I remember some commentator, I think called someone SLR or 2SRL at some point, and I found it pretty amusing. But
yeah, Wessel, what I thought already with the gap.
Yeah, no DRS for Lambertje, so he can't even keep up if he wants to, really. And might be clean sailing for the rest of the 22 laps here for Wessel, but we'll see how it goes.
Did Wessel already win a race?
He has, I think. He's won last race in Singapore as well. After spinning out and then everyone pitting for dries and then starting to rain, and then he managed to take himself back into P1. It was a very amusing strategy because I thought he absolutely bottled it, but then he didn't.
Okay, big player.
Big brain play.
Yeah.
Adjusting on the back of NJJ, I think he'll be looking for a pass sometime soon. Another pass down back, going XTXP and in front of Corey, going up into turn 14. Going side by side the next one as well, pushing him a bit wide and has to leave space puts Joel past him as well. And DRS is enabled from now on. When and Clara, was it? No, it was Jonah passing Hagrid in the back. Very, very close, really big train from P17 up as far as P12, really.
Yeah, for sure. Koopson already gained 12 positions.
Yeah, a good jump on top the start. And Pixma can pass on here in turn 3, very nicely done. Or turn 2, Andre, I should say. And as the inside line, next corner should get a bit better line here. And should have no trouble defending from Eddie. And he does just as such. Now, Wimpy's fairly close on the back of Justin. Not sure if he can do much, but we will see. Joel pretty close to XP as well, and then going wide is the Ferrari of Jonah. Be close race and those guys. As I said before, there's a big train from P12 down to P17, and they all want to get past. And Joel gained himself like quite a few positions now with the mate hards, to be fair to him, so he's doing a decent job.
Yeah, he's doing alright.
Yeah.
Got Jonah all over the back of him now, and he has some slipstream on XP. Jesus, those names.
Oh, he might be a move here on XP as well.
Yeah,
around his outside corner, inside the next corner, and he's passed. Very nicely done from Jonah.
Right in front of Joel. Joel shoves XP from the track as well a little bit. Also makes the move.
And then
back and Larson. It's very crowded here. I'm on board with Hagrid right now.
Yeah, they all want to get past each other, but they're not gonna go easy. Hagrid come up to inside the last corner. No contact make, thankfully, because it is quite easy to make some contact.
Larson will have the slipstream on XP, the slight slipstream.
And Sanink's out of this race. He's retired.
Ooh, Hagrid sending it. Doesn't make the corner at all.
Oh yeah, Larson has to go wide completely, really.
Oh, and Hagrid loses a lot of time there.
And he might even lose the position to Inferno Koi, who's going to go around his outside.
Larson lets him. What is Larson doing? He lets him by. Maybe Larson thought he would have gained too much time with skipping the track there, but it gives Inferno Koi 2 positions here.
Yeah, he's passed without any bother. It's still very close here at the back of the grid, trying to make their way up to the point-paying positions. Yeah, now that there's fighting in the lower half of that train, kind of P14 to P12, and I have to pull away quite a little bit.
Go, there comes XP on Joel. Joel defends the inside, switch back from gets the move done.
Very nice move from
he has more grip, of course, so he did that perfectly.
Oh, and I don't really touch him, but XP is gone, he's in the wall.
Oh.
Completely spun round. He has to wait for everyone to come by. Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there, the angle wasn't too good, but I think he might have got a little bit touch from Joel, which caused him to spin the last chicane, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, could be the case.
Nevertheless, Clara is on the rear of Eddie and Pixel. Pixel has been really able to shake off Eddie, but Larson and Clara may be looking for a move here and going up to turn 3 and 4 now.
Yeah, Larson gets Hagrid back with DRS. Easy move done, nothing too exciting. Wimpy with 3 seconds of penalty. Yeah, they are really pushing for that P3, and Justin has made the move on NJJ. So NJJ probably made a mistake. Because NJJ was quite decent with his pace.
Yeah, no, sorry to interrupt you, Clara with a little bit of contact with Eddie there.
Oh yeah, I see them side by side.
Yeah, he spins him, well not around, he causes him to lose a bit of traction and gets past him. Yeah, I don't think Eddie will be too happy with that one. But it does give Pixel some fresh air. No,
Eddie will get his revenge. Yeah. Maybe.
Ooh, yeah,
he's smart not to send it.
Yeah, he was thinking about it, but he decided not to.
Yeah.
Let's move at the back. Joe getting passed by Inferno Koi.
And JJ, will he get Justin back? Should be doable with the DRS. Only 5/10.
Yeah, he's in hot lap.
4/10.
Yeah, they're both in overtake, but Entry has a lot more ERS than
Yeah.
Justin.
Justin is running maybe lower wings or something.
Ooh, NJ sniffing the rear of Justin, trying to get past.
Yeah, he really likes that. Wimpy starts to have trouble keeping up with those guys.
Yeah, he's falling. He's just out of DRS right now. And Clora getting passed by Pixel here. I might be looking for a move back if he can really do anything, but I don't think he can. He's not really got enough ERS or track position at the moment.
Oh, and Clara is going for a move on Pixel maybe here on the outside.
Yeah, it's a hard place to go into a tight right-hander really, so it's hard to really get a good move, get some nice traction, but it's difficult to do that.
Will be interesting because in theory these guys can finish the race on these tires.
Yeah. Could potentially fit to get some fresh tires, but
I am now checking while Clara goes for the move. Gets it done. If theoretical pit stop is 20 to 22 seconds, Wessel would come out P9, P11-ish, P11-ish at the moment. So there will be medium runners in front of him.
Yeah.
Koopson is really looking good at the moment. Only 14 seconds behind the leader, and he doesn't have to pit.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, actually, Koopson now thinking of it, he's in the Parisian lead, isn't he?
Yeah. Wessel will of course have the tire life advantage.
Yeah.
But it's still looking good.
Yeah, though Koopson does have to make a pit stop because he started on those mediums.
Oh, right.
So theoretically, it's Clora and Pixel fighting out for original P1, but still a bit to the pit. Yeah, pit stop either I think 1 or 2 laps, maybe even this lap.
Yeah, I think Wessel will be just in front, but it's still not looking bad for Clara and Pixel.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting out for the top paying positions really in this race, it would seem like.
Turkey with the pit stop.
Keep an eye on them for now.
Ooh, and Wimpy really dropped off the back.
Yeah, there's Eddie and Jonah coming up to the back of them. Also looking to make a pass on Racing Point and Ferrari drivers. Ooh, and a little look from Pixel, and it's Clara sent around. Oh, and the Clara hits Pixel! And the traffic jam under the bridge here.
Oh, and Larson also with the move on Joel, shoves him a little bit. Gets the move done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pixel and Clara with the overcooked tires now, maybe.
Yeah, I'd imagine Eddie and Jonah came up to them and they instantly passed as well. They removed themselves from the track. Wimpy pitting from, I think it was P4 or P5.
I mean, tires overheating was a little thing here, right?
Yeah, maybe. I haven't raced Russia in too long.
Oh, you haven't raced either.
No, I haven't.
If I remember correctly, you could overheat them if you weren't careful. So
yeah.
Maybe that's also what happened to Wimpy a little bit.
Could be the case.
Because he lost a lot of pace. Those guys have... Oh, Wimpy has pitted.
Yeah, there's Bugs now onto a new set.
Yeah.
And NJ still in the back of Justin, fighting for final podium position.
Yeah, these guys can fight to the end, I feel.
Yeah, they very well could. NJ's got DRS and he's got 92 battery to Justin's 28. Maybe he can move up here into P14, turn into friend 14, I think it is. And he does think about it, but doesn't quite go over the move.
Yeah, I think both of them will pit. I would expect NJJ at least to pit, because he has a full battery, so he can blast a lap on hot lap even.
I think if Justin's not pitting... No.
He's covering the undercut.
Yeah.
Also a smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wessel also in the pit.
The Lambert's going for an extra lap here with a decent amount of battery left. He's got 70%, so it's not too bad for himself. Still nothing to NJJ's 98%, but bad job to Barry at the moment. Staying really on top of the pit stops now, a bit of position changing going on. And Jonah finds himself in P3, Kubzon in P2, but he does have to pit onto a pair of softs eventually, or hards, but I don't think hards will be the big brain strategy here.
Nah.
Or what a time penalty. In
Yellows in sector 2. Well, Larson is having a go at Pixel now, the 2 racing points.
Ooh, little contact going into turn 5 here, but make it past without any major bother.
Oh, don't squeeze each other in the wall, it's going to end in tears for both of you.
Catching again.
Almost the same. Yeah, you saw it, right?
Yeah, doing a little wiggle here before the next corner, but
well, if you snap to the left, it was bye-bye for both of them.
Yeah, if you snap to the left, it's a wall. If you snap to the right, it's another wall, or the car. So
Wessel already going for the move on Jonah.
Yeah, they got DRS.
Ooh,
and Jonah covers his off, but Wessel still makes it. But what? Oh no, lol! Okay. I thought you did a little spin there, but no. Wessel gonna have the
traction.
He's gonna have the
Going
inside.
to send it here.
One going side by side again. The last sector and a half,
really. On the throttle.
And Wessel very eager to get past Jonah now. Does not want to be messing around.
This is now.
Oh no, that's a penalty for doing that.
That's a stupid penalty. He could have also waited for the DRS.
Yeah.
He has the gap. It's no big deal. But Jonah is coming right back at him, of course. So
yeah.
Not big brain Wessel. Sorry, I have to say it.
Haggard retires.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, and I opened his Steam profile instead of going on board with Ocean Chief. And I did it twice in a row, matter of fact.
You want to make friends with everyone who crashes out.
Yes, and he retires in the pit lane. I think he decided to commit to kill self.
The Pixel and a large, interesting group.
And has to go right there to get anything. And there's a ghost car behind. I'm not sure who that is. It's a Renault. It's XTXP. Not sure if he's in session. I'm assuming he's not. A little pack here now. A little train from P10 to P13, I guess, really.
Yeah, NJJ really lost a lot of time on Justin because of the racing points. I only see it now, but yeah, it's definitely not what he wanted.
Yeah, no, he really wouldn't be looking forward to that now, but.
And he's gonna lose even more time because Pixel is going to defend it.
And it's
his teammate!
Yeah, and Larson spun round.
That's exactly what NJJ needed.
No, it isn't, dude.
And Wimpy also at the back of NJJ because of that holding each other up.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pixel's not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, Pixel's wing now completely gone. I imagine he's not boxing yet, but you can definitely see when you hit Larson, his wing just flew off.
Yeah.
And Joel might be looking for a move here now, since he's got medium. Yeah. He may have hards, but he has his wing intact.
Yeah, NJJ was looking for P3 before the pit stops with Justin attacking him, and he's now 3 seconds down on him. So that's going to be tough with similar pace.
No, he's got no DRS, so there's no hoping in catching with that, or even keeping up. So it's gonna be hard to really get close to someone with similar of your pace, unless one of you makes more mistakes.
If we get imagine if we get a safe.
Oof. It will be quite epic, I think. Now, few cars pretty close to each other, mainly in this little pack here from P13 to PP9, really. Yeah, at the moment it seems that there's just a few little packs following each other, and in front of Code, maybe from McLaren, not quite.
Cost Justin some.
Ooh, Justin right on the rear of Inferno and definitely wants to get past. Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely sniffing his rear. He waits now, he
Yeah.
wants to get DRS and gets the easier pass done. But Inferno will
Yeah,
also have
he's,
DRS.
Yeah, and he gets a stupid penalty, Justin.
Yeah.
Cutting in too sharp. Oh, the rear of Inferno. Oh, he opens it very late somehow. Cost him a little bit of straight line speed, but Inferno
Oh,
is
they're gonna
going
go
for the
3
move,
wide. No, they're about to, but Justin better of it. Inferno and Clara are going to 2 wide in the corner.
Justin tried to place his car right, but he got a little bit.
Yeah,
of,
they're going 3 wide now into the long left-hander. Justin at the most inside.
This one.
Oh yeah, very close together. Yeah, Clara has to go wide.
Yeah.
Oof, very close between 3 drivers there.
Ooh, that's a tight corner to try this.
Yeah, but it makes it sick. Oof. That was a little interesting few corners.
They're already closing up.
Yeah,
Joel has left the session.
Oh yeah, he's DNF. Big F.
Clara might be able to defend this. Looks like.
Yeah, likely. One goes up his inside, not quite. This combines his line in front of Koi. He's on his rear already.
Back of just.
Yeah.
And NJJ already at the back. You see how much time you lose on the guys who haven't pitted yet.
Yeah, yeah. Right on.
So Justin managed to get 3 seconds on NJJ, but it's erased in 2 laps time.
Yeah, it really is. Got Lambertch on the back of Jonah now into turn 2, and he's sniffing the rear. He's really pushing him along, really. Make the move down into turn 3 now, or turn 4 it would be, I think.
Yeah, Jonah also turned off his ERS. Probably figured out it wasn't wise to fight this too much.
Yeah.
Because it will only lose you time in the end.
Yeah, and Justin just on the back of Clara, waiting for that gap.
Ooh, NJJ was also really looking.
On board, really.
Vernicoy with another 3 seconds.
Yeah, that won't help him.
I think we are going to see 2 moves here. NJJ on Inferno and Justin on Clara. They are both so close behind them.
Yeah, let's go on board here with NJJ. We can see the fight with him, and then Justin and Clara up ahead, really.
Justin will definitely get it done. It's way too close. He's already alongside.
Yeah.
And past.
Yeah, he's about to see in the distance.
NJJ is also following by overtaking Inferno.
No problem at all for NJJ here.
Yeah, and NJJ's luck will be that Justin will probably be 1 second clear when he gets to the back of Clara, so Clara doesn't have DRS. So, and it's also the time that the medium runners will pit, by the way. Might even see that this lap.
Yeah, Coop's already in the pits for his new set of softs.
Smart.
First one, and he will gain a bit of time on those lads staying out on the mediums.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see where he comes out now. I think he's gonna come out around P13-ish, would seem, yeah.
Oh, Wimpy looking on Inferno Koi's teammate. Gets the move done.
That unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe some of the medium runners are really gambling on a very late safety car, of course.
Yeah, handful. Kubzon making a pass on Pixel with the new set of tires. Not very surprising, and Pixel still rolling with the wing damage, I think. So after someone going wide there, I think was the Red Bull of Kubzon, no?
Yeah. We also have MVTTO on Larsen.
Yup.
With new mediums compared to Larsen's older mediums. NJJ. Clara did have DRS, so still have to be patient for a little bit.
Yup.
Clara almost out of DRS.
And Larsen, MVTTO going side by side.
I think. Okay, maybe a switchback line here then. Not doable.
Not quite yet.
But thanks to that little attack. He managed to get Clara out of DRS, so he can get the move done here, which is also good for him. Oh, Pixel with speeding in the pit lane.
Oh,
it's
good.
Really,
Oh, good.
Yeah, he retired.
That's Pixel gone on this race, and just sorry, NDJ passed Clara. Yeah. And then Kuba's making a move on MVTTO into turn 2. His team, he's got older tires, so naturally he's going to get him past, not without even bother really. Oh, you gotta hate having these really tight groups because you can't follow the right cars. You're gonna miss so many overtakes.
Yeah, but better than a boring race.
Yeah,
at least these 80 laps were entertaining, so praise the Lord.
Epic, but at least we got some epic racing here. It was quite enjoyable to watch it for this part anyway.
Yeah. All we need now is one more safety car.
Yes.
Let me check up front. With the penalty situation. Vessel has a penalty and a couple of warnings, almost on his second penalty. Lumberjack has one penalty as well and one warning. So pretty even at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like we have this main train right here. Already going to this pit stop. Main train here from P7 all the way down to P10ish, and the Kuba's one can be looking removed. Wimpy going on a move for Clara to turn 1 with the DRS. No really major problems, obviously, with the DRS.
Nope.
And yeah, Clara not really going to be able to send one back, even if he wanted to, really.
Yeah. And Kupson already closing up so rapidly with his soft tires. Definitely he gobbled up Inferno Core there. Definitely the man to watch on board now with his softs. You can see the grip difference. Always fun to watch.
Yeah, they can just.
They're going.
They can oppose.
So
They just oppose absolutely no threat to Kubzon right now. They have old mediums and he has fresh shots.
Yeah.
They could have a rocket ship on the back of the car and still they'd be P11.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Wimpy will be next on the main straight.
Yeah, Wimpy next up on the Kubzon's menu. Wimpy bit fresher mediums, but no match for fresh softs really anyway.
Funny thing as well, if there comes a safety car right now, Kupson might inherit the lead as well if Wessel and Lambertje also decide to pit for softs. Because he's only 70 seconds away from the leader.
What happened?
But yeah, I already jinxed it too much by saying another safety car. Probably won't come anyway, but Kupson is going to overtake Wimpy here. That's 100% sure. There he goes.
Yep, no problem at all. Gone past, like he wasn't there. Oh, but Wimpy going to see if he can outbrake him, but not likely.
Good luck with this.
And JJ falling back now. And Justin, the gap was 3 seconds at one point, but after all the bit traffic there, he's gone to 1 second.
Yeah, they have similar penalties, so it's all for position.
Yep.
Right now. I have to say, Lambertje is also driving at a very steady pace. Gap with Wessel is quite some laps now, 3.1, 3.2 seconds.
Yeah.
So those guys have a similar pace after all.
Yeah. Wessel was looking for a more dominant victory from qualifying, but we didn't get it. And I'm a bit glad. I think it'd be a bit boring to see Wessel lead away by 15 seconds. I'm glad it's a little bit close up the pack, and MVTTO making and removing Inferno. Or Inferno maybe looking for a move back now as he looks up his inside, or outside even. Not quite able to do that.
Yeah. And this is, I mean, Clara makes the race interesting because the pit stop under the safety car, of course. So Clara doesn't have to pit again. So this is just a group of a few people who are all driving for position.
Yeah, it could go really either way for them. Or he has a slight disadvantage because does have a bit older tires, and now MVTTO making a move on Clara.
Yeah, with the switchback line though, better traction on the exit, has to take the wider line though.
Yeah.
And MVTTO has the move done.
Yeah, you keep it for now, and Kubazon looking at his next menu target is NJJ.
Yeah.
Likely we'll get him for the DRS, so maybe even before the DRS.
Koopston also going to get Justin easily before the end.
Yeah.
And then Jonah is too far, but yeah, P4 will be an excellent result.
Yeah.
After what position?
Yeah, Kubazon looking for a very good result after starting from
P20.
Yeah, Kubazon will be looking for a very good result after crashing in quali to get himself up to P4. That'd be really brilliant for him.
Already 14 positions up.
Yeah.
Can make it 16 at the end.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, he's driving very smart as well. At the moment, my choice for driver of the day already, if he doesn't bottle it.
Yeah, presumably he doesn't battle. I think he's looking very likely to get my driver today too. Because, well, it's a really fantastic drive being himself up, presumably, to P4.
And Poland.
Yes, funny nose man, Pepsi Prix.
Yes. But yeah, the funny nose out of visor isn't helping here on the straight.
No. He's got the OP cornering though.
Yeah, only problem is that Justin is giving NJJ DRS as well, so he has to be a little bit creative. But
Owen knows really wide, almost hitting the wall, really.
Yeah. He really needs to capitalize on those kind of mistakes.
Yeah.
And sneak past. Because if he gets past NJJ, Justin is really easy.
Yeah.
Justin, of course, doesn't have the DRS.
Yeah, NJJ.
Yeah, good exit here. This should be doable, I think.
Yeah, he's gone to overtake, and so has NJJ. But NJ has much less.
But he does need to commit and send it.
He's on his outside, he's there, and he makes the move mistake. He got the inside for the next corner, and he's past NJJ.
Yeah, that's a very good move.
Yeah, very good move from Captain here.
And now Justin is going to be next on the next straight.
Yeah, I think Justin is going to be a much easier job than NJJ was because, well, he didn't have the DRS, doesn't really have much he can do.
2 warnings, so he's definitely going to get P4, and it's a very, very good drive by him.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Not too sure, but it's a Mercedes, I think it's Inferno.
Oh, that's Ferocious.
No, Inferno. I don't know why I thought Inferno was in Mercedes, but no. And then Kubzon past NJJ. Sorry, NJJ, yes, that was a little while ago. Past Justin.
Yeah. Oh, NJJ is maybe passing Justin as well. Can't make it though.
No, not quite.
But yeah, now you can see how Kupson will get out of the DRS. Oh, he's already pulled Justin out of the DRS.
Yeah, an attempt was made.
Wessel with a second penalty. That might be interesting though. I'm gonna take...
Yeah, does Lambert have 1 or 2 penalties? I think he has 1.
1. So the gap is only it's on the brink.
Yeah.
Of 3 seconds. So it's really close now. Virtually, Wessel has the lead by 1/10.
Yeah. The gap did dip down to 2.9 and 3.1. It could go anyone's way, really.
Yeah.
If Wessel makes 1 mistake, he could be, well, back to P2.
Yeah. Let's see, Jonah. Jonah has a penalty and 2 warnings. If Jonah gets another penalty, Kupson might even make it to the podium if he stays clean.
Yeah, that would be even more impressive. There's already very good drive.
Yeah, and he might even force Jonah into overdriving because he's going rapid now, of course.
Yeah.
With the free track in front of him, clean air.
Nothing really holding him up.
Oh, there it is, Jonah, 3 second time penalty. I called it, and there it is already.
No, so all
So
Cubs on.
Kupson only needs one more second.
Yeah, and he could have found himself on the podium. Now at the moment, NJJ and Justin, the closest battle we have on track, bar Inferno and Clara, really.
What's also funny to see is that Wessel, of course, picked up his second penalty. So then you know, all right, I can get two warnings again for free. So he's already pulling away massively again on Lambertje.
And then
taking
you get
more risk, of course.
Yeah, and then you get 2 warnings the next 2 laps. You're like, oh well, I gotta be careful now. And there's another
Yeah,
penalty. He's
and
like,
then-
oh well, okay, I can push again. It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, another 2
yeah.
warnings. Looks like I
Yeah.
can you push anymore?
And then why the hell am I P3 on the podium?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's looking reasonably steady at this point in the race. A little bit of cool down a little bit. The last few laps.
Yeah. NJJ still very close behind Justin.
Yup.
Oh, NJJ another penalty. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, I think that's put him out of contention unless Justin gets a penalty, if I am not mistaken.
Second. Yeah, that's his second, and Justin is still on 1 penalty, but only 1 warning away from a second penalty still.
Mm.
But if Justin, Justin with a massive mistake there. Lambertje also picks up his second penalty, so Wessel is clear now.
Yeah. No worries for Wessel in this one, I think.
But if Kupson keeps it clean, it's going to be a Dutch-Poland podium, so that's epic for us.
Yes.
NJJ is going for the move on the inside.
Thinks, yeah, not quite able to do it
Almost.
right now. But yeah, very close.
He's tickling in.
Yeah, he's got essentially double Justin's ERS. So he'll be
Yeah.
looking to use the most of it.
I mean, he should manage to get it here if he has a good run. Justin really struggling on those tires, I feel.
Yeah, up into
He
overtake.
should be close enough.
He's closing in quite rapidly with the
There he
DRS,
goes.
and absolute no challenge from Justin. Nothing he can do really. Yeah, NJ just passed. 2 more laps to go in this race. Maybe Justin can stick in. We'll stick in it with an NJG and do a surprise move on the last lap. We will see.
Yeah, I would do it on the last lap. For sure. But yeah, he might also know that NJJ has the second penalty. Probably asked Jeff already. So he only needs to stay right on his ass.
Yep. And he's doing that for the time being. Cooper's on now within that 6-second mark of Jonah.
Yeah, he's got it if he doesn't extend one more time.
Yep.
Ooh, Justin.
Yeah, now.
Oh, now it's for position again.
Now it's now it is a position again. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting now. He can't chill back anymore. He has to make the move now if he wants the position. Well, he doesn't want it too madly because he's already got the championship. But it's always nice to finish higher up.
I mean, if you can take a position, you should always take it.
Yeah.
And you always want to take it as well.
Of course. Just like I want to take Timo's lead in Drivers' Championship in ACC.
Yes.
Very sad. I've got a 20-point gap now to Mr. Timo, who's leading the championship. You need to Gib.
4 more races to go or something?
Yeah, Zandvoort tomorrow actually. And then, that's round 6, and then round 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then it's over.
Oh, okay. So 5, actually.
Yeah. It would be
That's
interesting to see what could happen. Hugo could challenge, who knows?
Yeah.
It could be fun. Unfortunately, this one's AC is not getting streamed yet because, well, we don't have any commentators. So if anyone does want to commentate and is watching right now, please commentate ACC. We would like that a lot. Yes. Very good English as always. top quality.
Yeah. Might even sponsor the game with the whole group. You never know.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
€2 a person isn't that much.
No.
Let me check the penalty situation one more time to be sure.
Yeah, Justin looking for a pass there on NJ, but not quite able to get that done. But he has one more final straight, which is really the main up and right there, equal on nearest. Oh, and NJ goes wide before this straight, so likely now he's going to lose the position here now. And JJ using all of his ERS. NJ determining the inside, but there's nothing AJ can do. Justin has got that move done and dusted.
And it's Wessel in the last corner.
Yeah, and there he goes.
Wins this race.
No really major bother to him. Pretty good, solid race. Lambert takes P2. Jonah, a decent drive, but he's not going to get P3, I think, because Koopzon will come in and take
really close
that.
now. Oh,
no, he doesn't! Okay.
He lost it in the last
I
sector.
spoke too soon. He's one tenth behind him.
He had it in the back, and I already saw the gap was 5.8. I was like, oh, this is cutting it really close. And he lost out. Oh, that's such a
Just
shame.
about. Nevertheless, a very good race from Koopzon. Justin takes
the commentator
P5.
cursed everyone.
Yeah, Justin P5, NJ P6, MVTTO P7, Wimpy, decent drive for P8, Eddie P9, Clara P10, Inferno P11, Ocean P12, Larson P13, Turkey with the fastest lap in P14, Furiosus P15, I don't think he's connected, and XXP in P16. He was also not connected, I think. Yeah, and here is your podium. Wessel on top. And then...
without Koopzon.
Without Koopzon.
Poor lad.
I called Jonah again knocked off the podium too soon. And this is your grid. Koopzon, the only driver without penalties that finished the race. And yeah, I think it was a very interesting race, I'd say so anyway. I had pretty good fun.
Koopzon also the only one without penalties, so yeah, we already discussed it. Even though he bottled P3, I still give my drive of the day to Koopzon.
Yeah, very good drive from
16 positions and almost podium.
Yeah, very good job from could come back from the very back of the grid to pick up P4 and reasonably competitive grid as well.
Yeah,
a very good job to him. And yeah, we could move on to interviews, but the issue is with dragging people into the channel because we can't.
Let's see if I no, I can't.
Epic.
Or we should go to general chat 3.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Give me a second here now. So, how about we get this lovely little menu here, my favorite. So yeah, I say that was a fairly interesting Russian Grand Prix. Oh, Pixel can drag people in, just tell them who. Fantastic, fantastic, right. So if you want an interview, come to general chat 3, and then we can drag you in, or just tell us on stream now, and we can also drag you in.
I have a feeling Justin, he did connect to chat 2, I think.
He did. I don't know if Justin wants an interview, but if he does want an interview, he is here nevertheless. Voluntarily or non-voluntarily, Justin is here.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Justin. Now, I do believe this race he raced with no assists, me, yes?
Yes, only racing line.
What a big Chad. Slowly but surely gaining sex appeal.
Oh yeah, I already forgot that part. I was like, oh, you didn't practice. But how was the race for you?
Challenging, definitely. First race without traction control and ABS together. Did feel much better finishing the race now, knowing that I am in full control of the car and the car doesn't have to control for me. It could have been a P3, but you know, Jonah managing to make the mediums last for over 20 laps is impressive. And Cubzon just out of nowhere with 5 lap O's soft was behind me, and couldn't really do anything against that. So P5,
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
And Koopson had 0 penalties. I was already calling. He had the podium in the back, but he bottled the last lap, unfortunately. But you also got side-by-side experience with no assist, thanks to NJJ, I think, for most part.
Oh yeah.
How was that for you? Because you really have to find the limit with no assist and ABS.
It felt much better, definitely. I know there was one bit just exiting turn 1 at the long left-hander bend. We were going 3 wide there, and I managed to get in front, but Clara went off track and in the lead. So already that was impressive late braking and everything. Just felt much better when I made overtakes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's generally just way more fun in general, because the limits are so much more challenging.
Yeah.
So, but I think you did really good on that part. Kept it clean and had nice battles, and still the pace wasn't that bad, especially for first no assist race. So good job.
Especially for Russia as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a difficult track with track limits as well, of course. So good job. Anything more to add, or
Nope.
what you want to say? All right. Thanks for the interview then.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, very nice race from your job. Good job from yourself, mate. And
Thanks.
hopefully can continue and see you in Tier 1 next season, mates.
Maybe. You never know.
We will see. Anyway, thanks for having us, and
Thanks, lads.
hopefully you can continue your good run. And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Now, if anyone else wants to hop in for an interview, come general chat tray.
We have Pixel.
Pixel. So you left a lot of paint on the walls today. How did that go?
Thanks, King.
It was not your day.
Good. It was. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just don't seem to have any luck. Like, I did really well in quali, but like in the race, I was feeling like I'm not getting enough braking. Like, I was running wide a lot, and I was kind of struggling to slow the car down. Then I hit Clara, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So then I hit Larson, and I was like, I'm reasonably confident this isn't me, because I was driving the way I was driving previous races, and that was fine. So I locked down as I'm braking into the corner, and I'm only getting like 90% brake pressure. And it's just like, right, that's cool. Chance at a podium gone because my brake pedal doesn't bloody work. That's great.
Oh yeah, I see you message me that right now. Yeah, I have all the messages muted, so I couldn't give that information.
I mean, I'll report it because I should have just known that. Like, I'm obviously not slowing down enough, so I need to start braking earlier. But I mean, I still took people out.
I mean, we saw the late braking where you clipped the back of the Larson.
Yeah, I mean, it was only light touches, but it was still enough to kill Larson and Clara.
Yeah, really. It sucks, especially if it isn't really your fault and out of your hands, of course.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
podium hasn't come yet, anyway.
There's still race to go.
Yes, I mean, kind of sucks when you do everything right, but still does.
I mean, there will be a day where everyone will fall your way. Trust me. might take a while, but keep your head up.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. I see no more people
want to come
in general, so I think we should leave it at this.
Yeah.
So the people can actually alter the next stream, so it doesn't say tier 2 when tier 1 streams.
Yes. Nevertheless, I think Wednesday. It is SLR Tier 3. So
yeah.
What's that? Japan, or actually a good track?
Japan, yeah. It should be a fun week. Finally, a fun track again. Might practice myself.
Finally, some good food.
for a change.
Yeah, that'd be good. So yeah, Wednesday SLR Tier 3. Thursday we have SLR Tier 2.
Tier 2?
Friday Tier 4. I don't know actually when Tier 4 is on. I don't.
Yeah, it's Friday at the moment.
Yeah, and then of course next week we've got SLR Tier 1 on Saturday, and Sunday next week Tier 2 at this very same time, and in 30 minutes time we will have Tier 1 for you, also at Russia. And yeah, tomorrow is ACC, but that doesn't get streamed, so it's big sad. But
we will get there
eventually. But we'll see you all guys in about 30 minutes. Well, I won't. We will have Hagrid and Pixel, I believe, doing the big commentary for Tier 1.
The big boys.
Yes. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.